Well, greetings everyone and welcome to another video. So on this video I'll be showing you how to get Celestia Shell installed on your system properly and also fix the annoying issues that pop up after installation that will really put you off and think of just nuking your whole system because things are not working accordingly. So right now I'm just going to use the arch install script since it's quicker and easier to use, and those following along will be able to follow what I'm doing here. Please make sure that you follow what I'm doing here up to a T, because one wrong move might end up messing things up. So firstly, just type arch install when you see the screen, and then you press enter. Then it will load some few things and then takes you to a menu, but it will still be black. So first here on the locales, just skip them, go to mirrors and repositories, select your region wherever you are, just select it. So just scroll to whatever region you are at, press spacebar to select it and then enter. And then external repositories, just use the multi-lib since it's going to be needed for installing Steam. And then disk partitioning, select the first option and then select the drive you want to install to. Make sure that is the one that you want to install to and avoid nuking your files. So on the file system, just select any that you want, either ext4 or btrfs, of which I used aext4. These acronyms and shortening of the words, they're running away. So just enter your root password, then make a user account here, then you enter a username and then followed by your password. Created account, it's gonna be having the sudo privileges. Make sure of that, then click yes on that. Here on the desktop side, please select minimal. Don't install a desktop environment, just select minimal and then come here for the audio, use Pipewire, and then come down here and select just copy the network, copy ISO for the network configurations, not a big issue. And then you're gonna go down, skip those ones and skip time zone, just select the time zone of where you are. Nearly made a mistake. Well, I'm in South Africa, so I'm gonna select Johannesburg and then click on install and then click yes and just give it time for it to do its magic, and then we'll meet on the flip side. So in this case, most of us gonna be popping up on the screen. If it's the first time you install Arch Linux, you're gonna be clicking enter because it will be installing other packages and files to the system to make sure that Arch Linux works well. You just matter of whenever you see a prompt, just press enter on this aspect. Then let me fast forward and then we'll meet on the flip side, whereby we're gonna be doing the nitty-gritty stuff. Okay, right now the system is about to be done installing. Just click on reboot system and then you'll get back and continue with some other things that need to be configured. So after rebooting, when the system comes back, there's gonna be some serious typing going on. There's gonna be some typing going on, but do not fret. I'll put some of those things on the screen so that you can be able to see them clearly. So here, since you don't have a login manager, it's just gonna be this black void. You just enter your username and your password and then you'll be in the system, but still it will be like a terminal, just black void with white words. So right now what I'm doing here is getting some extra packages and files that will be needed for installing the Celestia Shell without any issues. Just put them in as I do, and then just press enter and let them install. Here you just select option 1. You're gonna clone the git files into the system to be able to get them installed. So just type this command as it is, do not miss anything. Okay, after doing that, you need this command. Start by typing ls and that command there that will list the files that you just did on the previous step. And so since we installed the fish command utility earlier, it's going to be required here. So do that command and just add a / and then install.fish, and then here just select option 2 to make a backup, just to let the system make a backup of your configs for you, and then just press enter and just press enter. Most of the prompts here is the same thing. You're gonna press enter most of them, but there are only 2 of them that I'll show you, whereby you don't really need to press enter. You need to press I and then enter, then press I and then enter, then you'll be on your way. Right here, the installation of Celestia Shell is done, so we're gonna be proceeding forward with other steps. So right now, what I'm gonna do right now is I'll be installing a file manager, which I won't really be using full time, and the one that I'll be using full time, which is Dolphin, I won't be using it full time, and then Thunar is the one that I'll be using full time. Then the Gwen view is for viewing pictures, and then some arc for opening archives. Flatpak is going to be necessary for some other apps when I'm installing, and then go forward. Then after that, I'm going to need to install the login manager. I'm going to pick SDDM. I know it's not looking lovely if not being used under KDE, but well, I'm going to use DDM either way. SDDM, I mean. So get it installed, and then you're going to need a few commands to get it started and running properly. And then after doing that, you need to reboot the system. After logging into the system, you're gonna need to update your system, just making sure of it. And then the next thing that you're gonna do without doing any other thing, you must install the Linux headers. If you don't do this, you're gonna have a problem installing the NVIDIA graphic drivers if you're using NVIDIA graphic card. That's one thing that I've learned in the past. So you need some Linux headers, and then you'll be on your way. So from here, let me install the NVIDIA drivers, the NVIDIA DKMS and OBS, so that I'll be able to record the screen, and you'll be seeing things properly as we move on to configurations and setting up of the work space. So see you on the flip side. Okay everyone, everything is installed. Well, after installing the NVIDIA DKMS drivers, I had to install OBS, and then let's continue going forward. You remember on the installation side, I installed Dolphin, and then I also installed Thunar. There's a reason why I did this. I'm gonna show you something. Let me open Dolphin, and then let me open Thunar. Okay, what's happening here is this side is Thunar, this side is Dolphin. As you can see, Dolphin has other options on the left pane, whereas Thunar, it's kind of, well, seems kind of blank. The reason is there's a certain package or repository missing that enables other extra options on the left pane that is missing. And with Dolphin, I don't know if there's a problem with the XDG desktop thingy that's stopping it from being able to access other things. I'm not sure. Let me show you something. With Thunar, I can right click and say open with other application, and it will find the applications. In this case, I don't have any media player installed yet. But if I go to Dolphin side and right click, open with, it cannot find things. I have to struggle with it. So I don't really use Dolphin on this side. I use Thunar. So the reason why I got Dolphin installed is this. When I try to mount my drive, I get this error. The system responded, cannot request authentication for this action. The PolicyKit authentication system appears to be not available, not authorized. So there's a certain code or a certain command that we need to put under one of the config files for Celestia Shell. So let me go to it and show you what you need to do. Okay guys, before we do anything else, what you need to do here is to install the PolicyKit agent by using this command over here. As you see, it's not installed. Then you say yes, install it, then it's installed, but still it won't run. You need to enable it. So enabling it, you need to paste this command, but remove this and then run it. As you see, it's running. Then as we can come and click here, it will allow you to be able to do the authentication and mount the drive. So the only time the drive appears in Thunar is when it is mounted under Dolphin. So there's a fix for this. So the fix is, what we need right now is to go to home, you go to config, you go to hyper, then you go to Hyprland, then you go to executions or executives. Well, I go a better term. Okay, let me use Thunar because there's a problem with that one. Let me go to this side, config, then hyper, then Hyprland, then there's execs. Right click, open with Kate. That's the reason why I don't like Dolphin under Hyprland. It can allow me to get where I need to go. So I'm gonna come here and then let me close the terminal. Come here, open with Kate. There it is, it opened. So those are the execution commands. So we're gonna add that one down here. So let's first comment and tell what it is. PolicyKit agent auto start. Okay, then I paste it underneath here. That's where it remains. Then we need to close this and then save. Then it is saved underneath there. So what I'm gonna do right now is to reboot the system and then come back and show you that it will be fine without me having to do that. So let me do this. Okay guys, I'm back. The system has done restarting. Let me open Thunar and then let me open Dolphin. So the PolicyKit agent is installed and it's executed automatically, but still you'll be wondering why this hard drive is still missing at this side on Thunar. I'll show you how to fix that. Let's prove this, that now you can see I don't have to struggle to add the drive to authenticate opening it, just as easy as that, and then it appears this side, which is not a problem. Let me unmount it. It's unmounted. So to fix this issue here, as I was browsing this thing here, I found this. You can do your setups here, blah blah blah. So it's here. Down here, it looks like GVFS is not available. Important features including trash support, removable media, and remote location browsing will not work. That's this part. As you can see, there's trash and other things they are missing at this side. That's why I can't even see this drive. So in order for this thing to be okay, you only need to install don't open the menu. Come here. I can exit that one. Then let me open the terminal, and then I'm gonna need sudo pacman GVFS. There we go. It's not installed. Install it. Okay, it's installed. Then what I'm gonna need to do is, let me close Thunar and see if I close it and come back. Okay, I think I'll need to reset my system, so give me a few seconds. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. So let's open Thunar. Now you see everything is in order. I can see computer, my home folder, and then here's the drive. Clicking it, I can just authenticate and I get access to the drive. Issue solved. So those are the two main issues that I came across, and after researching and tinkering by myself, managed to get them solved. So here's another issue here, wallpaper missing. Before you click here, what you need to do right here is open your terminal. Open the terminal. So we are in the home folder. You need to make a directory called pictures, and then after that make a directory called wallpapers inside pictures, and then that's it. So we can close here. Then let me go locate pictures or wallpapers that I got. Where did I put some of those things? Okay, here we go. I got some few pictures in here, some few wallpapers, and then I can go to home, and then where's pictures? Here's pictures, here's wallpapers, paste them here, then set it now. There we go, wallpapers. Let me deal with this one. Done. Wallpaper put on the screen. So everything is done and dusted. So it's just for me to further configure my system the way I want it to be. So meaning that there are apps that I need to install. And here's one other app that you need to be careful with when installing it. Here is VLC. Normally we'll use sudo s and then sudo pacman-s VLC. It will install, but it will be having problem displaying videos. It will play, but there will be a code 10 error. If that happens, you need to remove it and install it via Flatpak. Remember at the beginning I installed Flatpak, so what we need to do here is install VLC. Okay, install VLC, looking for matches, and then it's number 15 here. As you can see, it's number 15 over here. That's what I need there. I'm gonna press enter again, and let it do its thing. That's one error that I discovered with VLC after running Hyprland setups, because I first ran Omachi. I had the same issue. I ran ML4W, which is also a custom Hyprland thingy. I also found the same problem, even under XOS, which runs Sleek's desktop management, but it's just a Hyprland window manager, which is highly customized. I found the same issue. So the fix was just installing VLC via Flatpak, not the package manager that came with Arch Linux. That's how I got it to be able to be fully usable. But if you do install it via sudo pacman-s VLC and it works for you, that's fine. If it doesn't, just install Flatpak if you haven't installed Flatpak, and then run Flatpak install VLC. Then that way it will be okay. Other apps like Steam, don't install Steam via Flatpak. You'll have a problem with your game controllers, especially the rumble side. It doesn't work. The vibration doesn't work. It only worked on Dead Valley 2.0, but for Euro Truck, American Truck, Watch Dogs, and other games that I played, even Disney Speedstorm, it was not working. So you need to install Steam via the package manager, which is sudo pacman-s, then Steam, then you get it installed. Then here is VLC installed. Okay, everything is installed. So guys, that was just me installing a fresh copy of Arch Linux and also installing the Celestia Shell, which is just a modified version of Hyprland. So that's how you can get it installed safely and also fix the issues that you'll come across. Those two main issues that I fixed, they really gave me a headache. I was about to give up on it, then I just started tinkering, then that's how I got to get it working. So from Mamaja Tech and Gaming, till the next video, peace out.